mother of two who just vanished.
26-year-old mom, Tiffany Brown.
She went and picked up her boys from school. She went home and she left them with the babysitter.
The Ohio woman reportedly leaves her house to run a few quick errands around 4:45 in the afternoon.
Said that she'd be back in a half an hour.
But Tiffany never returned.
She would never leave them kids, because it's all about her and them boys.
Her 1997 blue-gray Honda Civic just found.
I mean, I'm just sick.
Tonight, police need your help.
I just wish if somebody knew something, please call the police department.
Who took mother of two, Tiffany Brown?
She has two boys that love her and miss her, and we need to find her.
On nearly every pole, on nearly every home, there's a missing persons poster of Bellefontain's Tiffany Brown. The 26-year-old mother of two boys, ages 5 and 3, left her kids with a babysitter at her home and never came back. Tonight, they're pleading for information about their daughter's whereabouts. Police told Brown's mother that someone turned on her daughter's cell phone on Saturday morning. The location of the signal appeared to be about 3 miles north of Kenton, and the call was made to someone in Chicago. Her parents say her boys mean everything to her. She had a job and was going to cosmetology school.
Where is missing mom Tiffany Brown, the mother of two little boys, just 26 years old? Straight out to Gene Casares. What happened, Gene?
Nancy, this is just very odd because she had everything to live for. She's a beautiful mother. She left her children with the babysitter, not alone. She went to her mother's beauty shop. Her mother owns a beauty shop. She got a deposit to go to the bank, went to the bank with the deposit, was supposed to go to Western Union after that to send money, so that sounds like she had money on her possibly, to a cousin, but never made it there and never returned home to her two sons.
To Joel Mass, staff writer, Bellefontaine Examiner. Joel, what more can you tell me?
Well, today they did have some more information regarding the car. You know, it's unlocked. It had the keys in it. They have processed it using the Bureau of Criminal Identification and Investigation. That's the state BCI. Trying to get some evidence out of it. They're not saying anything right now what they have collected yet, or if it's helped them locate her.
You are taking a look at shots of 26-year-old Tiffany Brown, who just vanishes into thin air. Out to the lines, Nakaya, joining us from Louisiana. Hi, dear.
Hi, Nancy. I love you.
Thank you, and thank you for calling in. What's your question?
My question is, like, was she dating anyone? And also, like, do they know, like, how long it was going to take her to go run those errands? And, like, what really happened to this girl? Like, did her boyfriend or someone come? Or did she have personal problems that someone want to hurt her?
Joining me right now is a special guest. It is Tiffany's mom. With us tonight, Deborah Neely, joining us from Bellefontaine, Ohio. Miss Neely, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Miss Neely, how are the boys tonight?
The boys are okay. I mean, they're just now starting to ask some questions. But we have a big family, and a lot of people love them.
Deborah, what are they asking?
They're just wanting to know where their mommy is.
You know, Deborah, everything that I've heard about her, this is so uncharacteristic. She's never just dropped off the map like this, to our knowledge.
No, Tiffany wouldn't do that. I mean, this was her whole life with her two boys.
Tell me what happened around the hours she went missing, Deborah.
Like they said, she just came into my beauty shop. She was going to run some errands for me, and she was going to make a bank deposit and send some money to her cousin. And she came in. She was in a hurry, and she came in and got that and said, "I'll see you later." And she walked out the door, and she went to the bank, and she never made it to the Western Union. And she picked up the boys and took them home to the babysitter and said she'd be back in a half an hour.
You are seeing shots of Tiffany Brown, just 26 years old. She looks like the all-American girl. Two little boys, ages 3 and 5. White female, 5'4", 150 pounds, shoulder-length, curly, dark hair, brown eyes, mole on the right side of her nose. She was wearing a hooded sweatshirt and jeans. Out to the lines, First, to Sue Moss, family law attorney, child advocate. Weigh in, Sue.
They found this unlocked car with keys, and now they don't even have any leads. This is not good. She has 2 boys. She's in school. She has a job. She didn't just disappear. Something must have happened to her.
Joining me right now, special guest
obviously.
Mark Class, president and founder of Class Kids Foundation, joining us out of San Francisco. Mark, what do you think?
This is, there's really not very many places to go with this. What they have to do is they have to follow the timeline or create a timeline from the moment that she left the bank until the moment that her car was located. And then I guess from that point to the point that her phone was used again. They have to find out who she was dating, who she'd been in contact with, friends and family, any e-contacts, people she might have been involved with on the internet, and see if they might be able to glean some leads from that information. Otherwise, it appears that she disappeared into the ether.
To Ellie Josette, our chief editorial producer. Ellie, let's go through it one more time.
Okay.
Go through the facts with me about how she went missing. What
Right.
led up to her just disappearing?
Okay, so as her mom explained, Tiffany went to the beauty shop that her mom owns, picked up that deposit, made the deposit at the bank, was supposed to go to Western Union but didn't get there, went and picked up her boys at their daycare, took them home. A neighbor who regularly watches the kids for her came over. She told this neighbor that she's going to go run errands, said she'd be gone about a half an hour. After she left, she texted a friend. And, well, I should mention, she told the babysitter, don't feed the boys because I'm going to go pick up a pizza. So after she left, she texted a friend, said, I'm headed to Chuck E. Cheese. The friend was busy and couldn't make it. Now, that's the last time anybody heard from her. She also was supposed to meet her mother's boyfriend later that night. They were going to go shopping for a Valentine's Day gift. She never showed up. He figured she got busy. Her mom tried to text her a few more times at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. At 11:30, when she hadn't picked up the boys, the sitter called her mother, and that's when everybody started to get really concerned that something was wrong.
And when was she actually reported missing, Ellie?
She was reported missing first thing that next morning, 8 a.m.
To Deborah Neely, Tiffany's mother, why did you guys wait overnight to call police?
Well, we wasn't really alarmed. I just thought she was busy when I didn't hear from her at 8, and then at 9, and then at 11:30, when she still hadn't been back, I had called her father to see if maybe she had went over there. And I really wasn't concerned yet. I just wasn't really concerned yet that anything was happened to her.
And where were the boys?
They were with the babysitter, and I took them from that point.
Well, did she normally leave the children with a babysitter overnight?
No, she never left them with them overnight. But I wasn't alarmed. I didn't know that she was going to leave them with the babysitter. She told the babysitter she'd be right back, and that's what she had planned to do.
Okay, so she tells the babysitter she'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's not back. It's midnight.
Right.
Nobody
Right.
got alarmed?
I wish the babysitter would have gotten a hold of me sooner. I mean, I just didn't think anything about it. I figured I actually thought maybe that she might have went down and picked up the baby's father.
Did you try to call her on her cell?
Yes.
Okay. I want to go back to Jean Casares. Jean, what can you tell me again about the cell phone, the pings?
Okay, let's go to Saturday morning. Remember, she was reported missing 8:30. Well, her cell phone was turned on between the hours of 6:30 and 9:30. 6:30 and 8:30 for 2 hours. An outgoing call was made.
In the morning?
In the morning. And an outgoing call was made on that cell to Chicago. And her family says she doesn't know anybody in Chicago. But there is also some news that we're learning that it appears as though a text was sent from the phone at 6:46 a.m. from her phone Saturday to Brian Heitman, the father of her sons.
She was going to run her errands and she never made it back. Someone has made her from making it back here. I do know that and I feel that. She has not just walked off.